Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode, long-awaited episode of Dr. Kirk Tries. Episode 1, where I was tried the Claxton fruitcake, was pretty good, a bit torturous, and this was never meant to be a big gross out kind of thing. So all of y'all's suggestions on all kinds of awful things y'all were trying to make me eat, no thank you. We're actually going to change it up a little bit, and we're going to try something that was a pretty obvious one coming in. We are going to try tonight the new Arby's Big Game Burger. Just came out. A lot of folks are asking me, are you going to try this thing? Well, of course I am. Y'all know my love affair for wild game. And this is the new Big Game Burger, which Arby's has advertised as having 34% beef, 33% venison, and 33% elk. So pretty exciting stuff. I haven't researched any of this. I have no clue where they got their things from. I don't know if it's actual elk or not, or it's some kind of fake elk, folk elk, some kind of faux elk, some kind of test tube baby elk. I don't know what it came from. Venison is another odd one. Y'all know that I consume a good bit of venison, and I tout its health benefits. Very, very lean meat, very protein rich kind of stuff. However, venison is a bit of a weird one to say as a big restaurant, simply because venison can mean several things. Venison traditionally we know as deer, and whenever I refer to venison, that's what it's going to be. But technically, any kind of game meat that's not pork can be there. Although I have seen boar be referred to as venison. Hare is in there, antelope is in there, goat is in there. That could mean venison. So I'm not sure. Arby's kind of has a bit of a umbrella there when they wanted to say venison. So I don't know what that 33% is, but this burger also touts some pickles. It's supposed to have some garlic, which is good on any kind of wildlife, if you ask me. And dark cherry steak sauce. I have no clue what that is. Sounds like one of them and one mixtape guys that you're gonna foul out trying to guard. Want no part of it. We're gonna open this thing up and we are going to try a Big Game Burger, and I will give you my honest reaction to this. And if this is like I think it is, I'm gonna be doing it a whole lot. But I'm a big fan and a strong advocate for wildlife as being your meat source. But here goes. So, pretty good looking burger there, maybe a little overdone. I was worried about that because I do like my game meats a little bit on the undercooked side. But we're gonna give it a try. So here we go. Let's see if you can see that. Dry, as I expected. Dry. Anybody that's eaten any kind of wildlife knows dry. In fact, I wrote an article recently about having to cook with butter because butter adds fat back to this kind of stuff. The sauce is okay. The pickles add a bit of a crunch to it. There's some sort of cheese on here I wasn't expecting, but there's a cheesy thing on there. Hold on. This is a face. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. But is it like amazing? No. Does it have all the ooh wow factor that I'm eating all kinds of fantastic game meats? No. If it's in there, I mean, you can tell it's something a little different. You can tell it's different than a burger. You can tell that the meat is something that's got something in there. If it truly is elk or venison or one of these kind of things, you know that that is something that is testosterone-y, going to be a good kick in the pants kind of thing that you're supposed to be eating. And if this really is elk, my buddies who eat elk will tell you that if you start eating elk, like by weeks in, you have grown a beard and your farts smell like Old Spice Classic. I can get down with this. Overall review right now, I'm gonna give it 7 to 8, 7.8, 7.8. That bite was a 3. More to come, I think. Not bad. Not bad, Arby's. One thing I will say is I compliment Arby's on not putting bacon on this. You quiet down. On not putting bacon on this and not putting jalapenos on this. Because I strongly believe that in my world of hunters and people that cook wildlife, that they think that they can just wrap everything in bacon and put jalapenos on it, and all of a sudden they're, ooh, I'm some kind of wildlife chef. And that's the most boring thing you can do, honestly. Add cream cheese to that list too. Come on, just because you put cream cheese on a popper, don't make you a wildlife chef. But bravo. It is still, I would say, on the dry side. If I had to do something and add something different, I would say maybe some kind of sauce. I don't think the dark cherry sauce does it. And it is dry, as you would expect some. So, I mean, it's not like dry. I'm not like eating drywall kind of thing, but it is a bit on the not so juicy side, as you can see with a lot of wildlife cooking, which is why a lot of times we add back, like pork fat and this kind of stuff to that. But not so bad. Arby's, they got the meats. And shout out to our sponsor tonight, Waffle House, by the way, which I should have went to. Scattered, smothered, you know how you do. Final thoughts, I'm gonna give this thing a solid 8. I like it. Now that I'm finishing it, I'm pretty satisfied. I would get it again with some other kind of sauce. I'm thinking about what I'm gonna dip this thing in. But next episode, tune in. We go back to a little bit more of the uncomfortable kind of stuff as I take on the Cadbury egg that people are obsessed about, and I don't know why. But we will have a reaction to that. I will tell you that some people have already suggested the new pimento cheese sandwich at Chick-fil-A. You won't get an honest reaction, first time reaction out of me on that one, because I've already had it and it is amazing. I will tell you, just like everything else there. But this was good. Go try it.